Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Arthenex Plays Thea the Awakening. All right, so we have just finished off our, well, not just, but recently finished off our deity quest line. And now we're heading back to town to reorganize before we go after the main quest line again. A figure clad in a rugged dark green cloak slowly approaches your party. As he gets closer, it is clear he is barefooted and carries nothing more than the clothes on his back. Seeing your party, the figure takes off his hood to reveal a gaunt, tired face of an elf, with his blackened, sad eyes looking straight through the souls of your men. Despite the evident sickliness, there remains an air of grace, a whisper of bygone beauty in the forgotten ancient creature. He stretches his arms before you in a gesture of peace, but does not speak. Sure, we'll try and talk to him. You approach the wanderer, mimicking his sign of peace. You speak up. This is a dangerous road to be roaming on your own, sir. Are you okay? There is no reply from the figure, and so your men make another attempt. As they get closer, the elf steps back, waves at them to stay away. You need help? You seem sickly. The elf shakes his head in response and bows slightly to say thank you. He starts moving again. You see that your pace is very slow, as if every step is measured effort. Sure, give him some supplies. The elf seems uneasy when you approach him with the supplies, but when you place the bag before him, he musters up a smile and bows once more in thanks. He takes the bag and closes his eyes, making a hand gesture towards the skies, the earth around, then the ground. You recognize this as the symbol of the cosmic tree. The figure moves away from the party, his step clearly made lighter by the kindness of your men, and some of you feel a strange energy run through your veins. All right, we gave up 2 vegetables and some meat stew, and we got a blessing of attractiveness. Okay, well, that'll help if we get into any more social encounters. Alright, continue traveling all the way down there. These guys are still working. 1 more turn on the shield. 4 more turns on the totem. And the turn. Almost night. It is night. All right. Let's move into the town. Okay. Let's see. We got a bunch of stuff to drop off. Drop off all of this. All of that. More topaz, 30 rubies. Some fur leather. 1 more dragon leather. Some monster bones. We'll keep the meat. Fruit. Oh, we'll drop off the child. Nimble wood. Drop off the spider silk. I can drop that off. I can drop that off. That. Amethyst stored. 5 damage, 5 defense. We have 2 of them. Thinking next I should try and make some jewelry. Okay, over here. So I'm going to take the hunter with me. Let's see. Let's grab the leaf shield. Grab the dragon scale armor. Let's grab the dragon shell. Alright, so the dragon shell, 23 armor, 2 leech, 2 defense. Weighs 83. Wow, this shadow armor is really bad in comparison to it. In fact, shadow armor is probably the worst armor that I have right now. So I should definitely get rid of it. Yeah, and he could use some more defense. So let's give him this. Also gives him a little bit of leech, which I like. 13 armor, 1 leech, 2 defense. So what are you? This is 20. You have 107. So can you equip this? 46. I think you're just a little bit short. That is really too bad. I think I want to make one of these after all. Because aren't these lighter? Yeah, that's only 16. But 4 would make the difference. Alright. You are not making anything. So you can craft that in 1 turn. Okay. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that, probably. 4 armor, 7 defense, 1 dexterity. 4 armor, 7 defense. I don't think any of the shields are better than that. 3 armor, 7 defense, 2 attractiveness. How much does it weigh? 96. That is potentially better for some characters. But it's not enough better that I'm going to worry about it. We have a 5 gathering. Nobody's using. here should probably be using it. Yeah. Let's see. So you're going to get some new armor next turn. Is there anybody that you have 300? Let's see. You should probably have this. Yeah, you should definitely have that. Weighs one more, significantly more armor. How does this compare to the jerkins? It is pretty comparable. The jerkins are much heavier, of course. You equip this shield for now, and when that clothing gets done, we'll give that to you. And then you can actually equip this, I think. And you'll have leather jerkins equipped. Okay. 3 armor, 6 defense. We can definitely beat that with this. 4 armor, 7 defense. And one-handed weapon. That does... Those do 7. That does 8. That's 5 damage, 5 defense. You have plenty of carrying capacity. Why don't you take this? So I think it's a little bit better. And then you can take one of those. We're going to have a lot of defense. He's still doing 30 damage. Okay. You the other one of those. Give you that. Oh, you're over encumbered now. Why are you over encumbered? because that weighs so much more than the training sword. Which damage do you do? 12. That is not really enough. Alright, I guess that's the best I'm going to be able to do for you. Unless, you know, why so much less? It might actually be better. Could you wear that? Almost. Mila, why don't you wield a heavy one of those? Alright, never mind. Stick to the scaled coat. And you'll have to stick to those two. And yeah, that works for you. Okay. Alright, I'm satisfied everybody's decked out as much as they can possibly be. Somebody needs to be gathering elven wood. Go back to doing that. And then crafting is being done. Constructing is being done. Alright, end the turn. We have a point of research. Inventory. Give me this. Bingo. Fully decked out with one weight to spare. He's got 29 armor, 9 attractiveness, 14 speech, 23 will, 17 defense, 11 damage. Not bad. Not bad for a medic. All right. I wonder which way I should go to mine mithril. North around the lake or south around the lake? I'm going to go for north for right now. In the meantime, I can head to these cosmic tree locations. Curiosity, yeah, you got plenty of food, plenty of firewood, plenty of inventory space. And what should we craft next? Another shield. Sure. How about some jewelry? Although, you know, I really should craft some more armor. Some more medium armor, if I can. Still, let's just take a look at jewelry. What kind of stuff can we get that? So we do rubies, gold. 8 coal or 1 diamond, huh? Clear mind. Only for challenge social when enter. Okay. Medic. Blood drop. What about that? Light steps. Range damage 1. What else we got? Malachite. Fast reaction. Okay. Dragon bone. Sturdiness. Range damage 1. Is that what the gold is doing for me? Damage 1. Stealth 1. Ooh, magic 2. Attractiveness. Nothing. Okay. What about that? Sturdiness. These are pretty specialized, it looks like. That could be pretty good. Alright, I'm going to hold off on that. Craft some more medium armor, I think. I got lots of serpent leather. I don't have any dragon leather left. But even serpent leather would be an improvement on what I'm using now. Or scaled leather, I guess I should call it. 17 armor and 6 defense. That's going to be pretty hard to beat, I think. Yeah. For 95. Yeah, let's go ahead and make another one of those, since we're still using leather jerkins on a bunch of people. Okay. We'll take 3 turns. 2 turns left on the magic totem. Alright. End the turn. Alright, so we'll go here and see if this is the right one. You enter the ruins of an old city. Seemed in hanging myths with a strong smell of decay. Elven magic guides you toward an unassuming rubble of stones, but you look closer, you see trapdoors leading underground. There's a long, dark tunnel filled with cobwebs and dust. Finally, you come to an imposing underground chamber. In the distance, you see a one-eyed dragon. The beast seems almost like a statue, although you see faint signs of breathing. On the pedestal behind this creature, you see 5 silver pieces of tree bark. I think we still have our charm blessings. Stand there about to start talking. The dragon wakes and speaks. Come in, come in. I'm ever so bored. We must converse. Hi, so, how are things? Such well-mannered humans. How wonderful. Well, as I said, I'm rather bored. You see, I'm bound here to remain here by a pesky spell until these here cosmic tree shards are picked up by a rather rude mage. Only, you see, I think he's forgotten all about it. Or perhaps he's just being rude. I do hate rude people. Oh, I see. I don't suppose we could take them instead and free you. Well, very nice of you to think of me. It would be a splendid idea, only I really cannot on account of the spell and all. Well, you know, there's been an apocalypse and the city above is pretty dead, so maybe he is too? An interesting conundrum. I'm honor-bound to obey the spell, though. Honor-bound to obey it? Well, yes, well, of course, the spell itself is too weak to hold me, but, well, he made me promise, and I can't go break promises, now can I? Yeah, I see, yes, well, this is problematic, but since he is in fact dead, isn't he the one breaking the promise first? That's freeing you from yours? All right. This could be tough. Okay. At least we're going first. There's pretty good counter offense abilities in here. Let's get you out there. And let's get you out there. Let's see what he does. Alright, so there's the dragon. 16 damage, 53 health, level 24. Okay, let's do counter offense. It's only level 5. Let's do counter offense. Also level 5. Okay. Um, Let's do support. No. Let's play you. And then play first action on you. And the turn. So 15, 30, 21. No, we're going to need to do should still be okay. Yeah, we'll do support ally on you. And then end the turn. All right, hopefully with 2 rounds of combat, if everybody keeps going after the dragon, I think we can take it down. Eight. He didn't go after me. We'll still have those other monsters, but they don't do nearly as much damage. Oh, I miscalculated. The dragon's in the discard pile. So we don't have any confuses. See, he has 22. Well, let's see. We don't have a first action we can use on any of these guys either. We can use a first action on her. Our best bet is to do counter offense twice. You guys are kind of worthless anyway, so we'll do get closer. Get closer. Throw you out there to soak some damage. And then throw you out there to soak some damage. And then we'll put you out there. And you. And you. Okay. Now the 22 will overkill him by a lot. Still at 1. Okay, that worked out really well, actually. 8, 10, awesome. And now you're finally in our active set. So we can play you. And let's play counter offense. Rid of him. See if this is the dragon. It's not. The dragon confused me. He only has 4. He only attacks for 4 anyway. So we'll play you. I will play you. And then we'll do support ally. I think we'll be okay here. I think we're going to win. And then you'll take out him. Then attack the discard pile. Attack the discard pile. Excellent. So you see, Mr. Dragon, you are in fact safe to leave. The dragon stands up on 2 feet and flaps its wings, making all of you fall to the floor in fear of your heads rolling. By the gods, you are correct. How wonderfully quaint that such little morty beings should be my salvation. Whatever can I reward you with? Oh, no problem, really, but now that you mention it, those tree shards do look rather awesome. Stuff and nonsense. I cannot reward my saviors with mere wood. I mean, sure, have them, but here, have my wisdom bestowed upon you. This drop of my blood carries with it the potential to learn magic. Those of you talented enough will receive the gift. Now fare thee well, my fellows. So we got 5 cosmic tree shards, 1 leaf armor, 1 light eater, 20 diamonds. Oh, that's nice. Shemel gained magic skill. Zoska gained magic skill. And everybody else gained blessing of speech. She also gained willpower. Glad to have helped. Farewell. As you climb out from the tunnel, you notice someone was observing you from a distance. They stand up and look at you, waving for you to come over, but then they walk off as if asking you to follow them. Okay, we can do that. Looks like. So Zoska. You now have 16 will and 2 magic. And Shemel. Will. Nice. Okay. Are we out of movement? We only have 1 movement left. I would not mind gathering some vines. And we have 2 people who can pick some. We have 3 people who can pick some. And then you can gather some vegetables. And you can gather some vegetables. What is this? 10 rats. Okay. 4 goblin warriors. Look at all the leech we have from all of our dragon gear. 6 health and 26 attack. That's kind of ridiculous. We do have a first action, so let's save you for a first action and play you instead. And you. Now we'll play you. Now we'll do first action on you. And play you, and we'll do a protect ally, and play you, and support ally, protect ally. Okay, you should be okay here. You should be able to take out 2 of them easily enough. Yeah. And then he took out the other 2. Perfect. Okay, the 10 rats did in fact attack my town. Actually, we don't have any blunt weapons, but she does have a ton of armor and 13 defense. Alright, let's throw her down first, even though she'll be confused. Okay, now we'll do you in the turn. Now we'll do you in the turn. And then we'll have you do protect ally. Fortunately, they're just rats, and they do very little damage. So even though they're going to attack a whole bunch of times, we should still be okay. Yeah, you take a couple of wounds. It's okay. You should be able to get out of this without being heavily wounded. We can do a first action on her. Let's do that. Probably should have played her last if I was going to do that, but oh well. Okay. We're still not going to be able to kill them all. All right, more rats. All right, and down they go. 5 wounds, but not heavily wounded. 10 rats attacking me down here. Oh, I get to play 2 cards first, huh? Definitely start with these 2. Blunt weapon experts. Two potential first actions. Okay. Yeah, that'll still be fine. I'll just do first action on him. And then a bunch of protect ally. Yeah, so he should be fine. In fact, we're probably going to kill them all before they attack. I'd be surprised if we don't. With 2 blunt weapon fighters in the group. Yeah. Yep, no attacking for them. Okay. You catch up to those people that were spying on you, and they turn out to be a mixed group made out of orcs, goblins, humans, but also a few creatures that look more like demons than anything else. An orc woman walks up to meet you. Her weapon is not drawn, but you do see she's very tense around you. Hi there, I noticed you were watching us earlier back in the ruined city. Well, it's not exactly spying when we stand there in the open, now is it? Obviously we wanted your attention. One of her people coughs loudly. Sorry, got a bit snarky when I'm nervous. The name's Tilda, and back there you have a rather unique tribe. We were watching your progress in regards to the cosmic tree seed. How do you know about that? Well, if you're doing what you're doing is big stuff and word gets around, especially if you know where to listen. Our forest kinfolk hear the ruckus you cause in the old mad Leshy's grove, and then we've been watching this here place for a time, and here you are. You still haven't told me why. What's your interest? I'm not a talker, so I'll try and be brief and to the point. You spoke to the elf, we know that. Perhaps you spoke to the elderly human in the tower, so you know that one way or another, you humans devised or caused the burning of the cosmic tree. Yeah, that's what the elf told us. Yeah, I don't really care which version is true, but I do care that the tree remains as it is now. What? It would be easy to say that because we were made to serve dark lords of the Westerlands, now we seek some evil dominion, but it's not so. We're not evil, at least not more than any creature trying to live and survive. Do you know how many millions of lives will be lost if you were to destroy the tree? Or even if you regrow it, we will be hunted, picked on, and killed off, just like always. We do not seek to murder or enslave or live power, just to live in peace. Nice words, but you just said you want the darkness to remain, right? Yeah, I did, but it's not because it's evil. It is not. Well, okay, it has evil side effects, I'll grant you that. We've all struggled during the 100 years. We've all been close to extinction. But finally, we managed to create a balance of sorts. The sun is back, but not in its full strength. The tree is alive, sort of. So we have magic, and thus we live on, but in a new world. You say you managed to achieve a balance. Yes, it was us, the so-called creatures of darkness, that saved the last seed of the tree. In so doing, we saved ourselves and all that is magical. Yet we do not have the power to give... Yet we do not have to give power back to the elves and high lords and ladies who ever seek to dominate us. In this gray area, we are finally free. If I was playing as a different deity, I might be able to do something else here. Our mother Makash weeps at the state of her beloved Thea, and you seek to keep it as such? Never. We hope that even you would see reason, but it is a false hope. We leave you to your doomed path. You know what? You know what? In the name of Savarog, we will banish you. Attack. We ought to be able to deal with a 3-skull combat at this point in the game, I hope. Let's get... Before I get you out there, I'm going to do that. Okay, let's get rid of that last card. And we'll play this. Alright, let's do first action on you. You won't need the support ally, I don't think. You might. Yeah, you will. So you do support ally on her. And then you can jump in there. You can jump in there. All right. All right, so much for the people who wanted the darkness to stay the way it was. You defeated the orc and her friends. Someone off before you can catch them, but if this was the main body of their band, they should not pose any threat to you. We gained an amber runestone. Okay, break camp. What is this? 3 forest elves and 10 spider. Sure, let's talk to him. I'd rather not kill forest elves if I don't have to. Let's play you and you. Mm. 12. What we should probably do is have you do a support ally. Up to 14 so we can kill that forest elf. And then play you. He'll kill the spider, then he should be able to kill the forest elf. Looks like the spiders have 0 speech anyway. So I think my best bet is actually just going to be to play this out. And try and kill as many as I can. Okay. So much for that forest elf. Damage that one. Okay, 2 forest elves gone. Spiders are attacking me for no damage. Now you can finish off that forest elf. And all that's left are creatures that cannot do any damage. And we can actually attack them out of his hand, apparently. 1 left. I should have played counter offense just to be hilarious, but it really doesn't matter. Just end the turn. No need to play out the rest of my hand. Okay. Feel uneasy at first, but slowly turns to outright fear and panic. They not only run away, but they drop some of their stuff. Guard bracelets. What is that? Oh, this must be an artifact. +1 will. Let's give that to one of our magic people. This must be jewelry. Find weakness, 1 damage, 1 attractiveness. Okay. You find your way back to the Elven Guardian, Alisir, and discover him sitting on a rock, meditating. He still looks very weak, but as you walk towards him, he wakes and looks at you. So you have what we need? Yes, but we have some questions for you. Later, let's make the compass while I still have the strength, all right? Alisir stretches out his arms for you to hand him the shards. When you do, he closes them in his palms and begins to sing. You do not understand the language, but his voice is soft as a whisper on the wind. Each word feels like a flower petal gently caressing your skin, and the melody carries in the air like the sweet smell of home-baked cakes or your mother's smile. When the song stops, you feel your souls lifted with joy, and you see a silver acorn in Alisir's hands. The acorn has a blue light on top and points in one direction wherever you move it. So this is it. This will lead us to the seed. The elf speaks, but you can barely hear him. His body becomes almost transparent. Yes, this will lead you. I would go myself, but I see how much strength this has cost me, so it is up to you now. Beware, now that the compass is made, I feel a great power resides in its direction. Make sure you're ready to face it before you go. Let's about the Sage Tower. Fall of the tree was done on purpose to help mankind, to rid the world of magic. Oh, we already did this. Okay. So where is it? Oh, there it is. It's not too far away. Well, should we go do it? We have a ton of blessings right now. It's probably as good a time as any. Sure, let's grab artifacts. And let's see. Sure, let's grab baked meals. And search a palisade. Okay. We now have 7 buildings. Should we build a palisade? Five defense bonus and attract Elven. have enough granite. 6 defense bonus. 4 defense bonus. 6 defense bonus. 5 defense bonus, attract Elven. 3 defense bonus, attract Elven. Sure. Let's do it. Nine turns to build the palisade. I would kind of like to make a set of mithril full plate, but I'd also kind of like to end the game. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this session here. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. And until then, have a terrific day.